Hello, sports fans. Welcome back here to the third quarter of the game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Currently, it is 20-14 Miami Dolphins. Let's get this started. And you guys can probably see here we do have our football field here in a different way here. So we have a little new different kind of method of how we're going to do this here with kind of a new iScore play that I can kind of help show you guys different virtual things that you can do to keep your score. This is a little bit different, so you guys might notice a little bit of a difference kind of a play here, but bear with me as we of course always learn. So with that said here guys, Sebastian Janikowski is going to get ready for the kickoff here, and with that said we'll get this all set up. Now you guys can see this will show how far the kick is, how everything went, and with that said we're going to move it all the way here guys to let's see here. Let's see how the kickoff goes. Well, let's do this real quick here. So that says 32. So 32 on his kickoff here, plus 6 because he's an A rating, as you guys can see here. So a 32 plus 6 is a 63, and plus 6 will be 69 yards. So 69 yards, there you go, plus that there. So that should put him, let's see here, all the way back here, right? And we'll change it here so that it has no advance, right? So 69 yards, see how that plus is there? And at 69 yards, guys, that will be a touchback in an end zone. So I'm gonna say no advance, basically just took a fair catch there. And the guy who caught that could have been, will be, of course, it's a primary, right? Yeah, primary. So that will be Mercury Morris, and we can actually give it to Mercury Morris as he's the one who took it. So with that said guys, no advance or fair catch, whatever you want to do here, that'll play the down here, and that'll put him on the 20-yard line. So now it'll be first down and 10 here for the Oakland Raiders. I'll mark off 15 seconds off the clock because now I can do that. So 14:45 here. Okay. There you go, so done there. 14:45, so that's a 15-second play, and here we go. So right to it here, guys, with the fast action play here. That'll be a run play. Let's see how the run's gonna be doing here. 17. So run 17 here. Hit hard after 1 yard gain. So hit hard after 1 yard gain there. I'm gonna say that was probably an inside run, and to 17 on inside run will be Benezek. So do a run play here. And let's see here. So the run play will be to Pete Benezek. Let's see if we can find him here. Run play. And I do have him written down here. I'm not sure where he would be, of course. Oh, I apologize. I put him on 17 won't be Benezek because that was Oakland Raiders. I apologize, guys. This will be over to the Miami team. And a 17 for inside will be over to Franklin. So Andra Franklin. So Andra Franklin there, and he's going to be tackled after a 1 yard gain. So there we go. So let's move that back here. So tackled here after a 1 yard gain. There you go. So you see how it kind of plays here. So now you have, of course, it was 14:45. Now the clock is kind of difficult, right? So 14:45 was what we had before. That was a 30-second play. So that'll put us at 14:15. We're all set to go here. 14:15, second down and 9 on the 21-yard line. And that does actually put the stats all together. If you guys can see right here, you can actually see the stats of the plays here, as you guys can see. So 42, so 4-2 is going to be an outside run versus a safe defense. So an outside run versus safe defense here. Going to 1 here. So outside versus safe will be, number 1 will be Ricky Williams. And Ricky Williams here says 65, and that, my friends, is an I. Does he have run 2? I is Chester McLaughlin, and he does not have a run 2. So with that said here, guys, runner finds seam, accelerates for 9 yard gain. Let's run the ball here, and with that said, we're going to see a run to Ricky Williams, and there'll be a 9 yard gain here on the tackle. So we put it all the way up here, 9 yard gain, done. There you have it. And we started at 14:15, so we just take it to 13:45 for that 30 seconds off the clock. And that, my friends, will do it. That'll be first down and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. You guys can see the plays as they go by here, as they go down. It's kind of nice, really, because now you have all the statistics of the plays, so that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. So that's going to be a rushing play again here on the fast action card to 16. And it says runner smashes through line for 6-yard gain. So another good running play by the Dolphins here. And on a 16, it says smashes through line. So I'm going to say it's an inside run. For 16, we'll be over to Keek or Jim Kick. I apologize if I don't know how to say his name right. I definitely don't know that player. But a 6-yard gain here. Right there. Boom. Done. And that, my friends, at 13:45 will put us at another 30 seconds. So that'll be 13:15 here. And sometimes you have to actually stop the clock a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't work too perfectly right. It is a system of itself. It's not meant for putting in time. So you just kind of have to double tap it, and it'll actually allow you to just put the time in that you like. Second down and 4 here, guys, as the Dolphins are getting kind of set up and ready. They are rushing 3 plays in a row. Good rushing plays. The average, of course, definitely showing off really well here as Ricky Williams has a 9-yard long run there. So a 2 is going to be a short pass. I'm going to say a short pass. So maybe let's do a screen pass. Throw him off the guard here. Screen pass versus a pass defense. So a screen pass versus a safe or a pass defense. Excuse me. And that's going to go at 11 here. And 11 is going to be over to Tony Nathan, who's actually done a really good job already here. Tony Nathan is 65 there. 65 says H. Does he have 0 pass? H does not have 0 pass. So that is not happening. So complete, wrapped up after a gain of so many yards. So it looks like they gave a pretty good coverage. But unfortunately, well, I guess for them it's good. But still gave up yards, but still complete. So pass is going to be complete here. And this will be not a run play, but I don't know why. Pass complete here. And we'll put them right here so I can see here. And pass complete for a screenplay. And then tackled, and that'll be, who was that? That was Tony Nathan, okay? All right, and let's see here. And tackled after a 1-yard gain. So there you have it, guys. So second down and 3. And that was 12, what was that, 13:15. So that will actually bring us to 12:45. Perfectly there. All right, there you go. Now, just as a heads up, you actually can turn off the clock feature, so you don't have to actually worry about the clock, and you can kind of do however you want normally. That is a pretty cool feature that you can do. So with that said, it's going to be 3rd down and 3 here for the Dolphins. So 3rd down and 3, it's definitely going to be a normal play here. And a 53 on a normal play will be an inside versus a safe defense. So an inside run versus safe defense, why not go back to where your bread and butter is, right? And 8 is going to be over to Larry Sonka. Larry Sonka has 1-1 here, and it says with an 11, Larry Sonka, for his inside run being a B rating, he gets 1 yard. He is just not the guy you're really looking for, especially when you're looking for that. 11 is not what you want with that safe defense. So with that said, it's going to be a run for a 1-yard gain, handoff, 1-yard gain to Larry Sonka. So let's see where this one puts him at here. Okay, and tackled for a 1-yard gain. That's going to be 4th down and 2. So let's see here. All right, so at that 12:45, that's going to put him at 12:15 on the clock. Okay, and that's a 4th down 2. It's going to be a normal kick here for the punt play. We're going to have a punt team. They're not yet at the 45-yard line, so they can't do a coffin punt. So the punt team here is going to bring up, let's see here, the punt team 34. So a 34 says +1 to average, returnable. There is a penalty, though. All right, so with that said here, let's see, that's video reviews. I'm just looking at the different charts here. So let's see what the punt penalty is, because we know that 34 it's going to be a penalty. So let's see what the penalty chart says here for us. So 34 says it was a +1. So we know it's a +1 to average, but let's see what the penalty is on this kick play. So 26 here says on the kick play, 3B. And 3B is offsides or offense 5 yards, repeat down, it was offsides on the offense. So with that said, guys, that's going to minus basically right from there offsides penalty, and it already adds back, basically cuts off the back of that. So the play didn't even play. So 4th down and 7 now at this point after that penalty. That is no good, guys. All right, so the Dolphins now 45 here on this routine punt will be -1 from the average, and a punt of C or better, which they do have. There is no return, so no return, and it will be a 45, which will be a -1 from his average, which Larry Seipel has a 40, so it will be a 39-yard punt. So we'll click it right here. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's going to be downed. We'll just say down, no return, whatever you want to do. It doesn't much matter. Punter is going to be Larry Seipel, and you should be good to go. There you go. 10 on the 10-yard line for a, what was that? A 39-yard punt. There you go. So the 28-yard line. And of course, 12 minutes and 15 seconds. You take off 15 seconds for a dead ball play. That means it's going to be 12 minutes as the the Las Vegas Raiders are going to take over on downs as they start on their 28-yard line. So with that said here, guys, we're going to take out our first fast action card for them today, or this quarter, and it'll be a running play to 2, and it says scrims through small hole for a gain of 3 yards. So it's an inside run to 2, and inside run will be Van Egan, and Van Egan will get a 3-yard gain, a gain of 3 yards. So a run play here, and it will be a handoff from Rich Gannon, because he is of course the quarterback right now. After Ken Stabler was put on hiatus, it will be over to Mark Van Egan, and it will be a 3-yard gain. There you go. All right, so 2nd down, and what was that? 7? Yeah, so that's 2nd down 7. There you go. 11 minutes, 32nd here, and on the 31-yard line. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so 3. So 2 is going to be a short pass. Let's do a short pass because Rich Gannon was really good with his cannon there. 7, so short or surpass 7. I don't know why I said that. I said safe. So short pass versus safe there. And let's see here, 3 versus safe. So short pass versus 3, it's going to be Tim Brown. And Tim Brown says here it's going to be a 2-4. And 24 looking at DF, do they have 0 pass? D does not, and F does not. So with that said, it's going to be partially deflected. Go to Y chart. All right, so we go to the Y chart here. Okay, so 33 on that Y chart is going to say, is his Y greater 5 or more? Rich Gannon, just guys remind you, is a 2, so he never really throws those. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. 14 says it's going to be a receiver, breaks up interception, so that'll be a pass play. You can just do a quick play here, which says pass. It'll be pass here, not complete, so it'll be incomplete, and that'll be it. Does not much matter. Intended receiver, we don't really need an intended receiver because it doesn't much matter. It could say it was going to 5, right? So 5 would have been, or it would have been Tim Brown, right? So Tim Brown could be the guy, and this will actually help you get better stats because this will actually tell you how many drops somebody has or if it happened. So it looks like it was an incomplete pass intended for Tim Brown. So with that said here, guys, and so it gives you like targets. So like it'll say right here on the stats that he was targeted, which is pretty cool. So with that said, guys, it's going to be 3rd down and 7. This Dolphins defense has actually had this Raiders number completely. It will be a probable pass play on 3rd down and 7. And a 2 here for the probable pass play is a medium versus a 4, which is going to be a pass defense. So medium versus pass defense, and we're going to go to the 15. Mark Guy, I guess you should say, the player, and that should be Powell. So that should be Art Powell here. And a 21 says is Rich Gannon completion of A. Says it's going to be incomplete. 21 says incomplete here. And I'm not sure if I actually took off the time here, so I will do that now. So 11:15 will be the time that we had. And that was another incomplete pass, so I'll take off another 15 seconds, which should leave us at 11 minutes. And pass play here, excuse me. And incomplete pass. Pass intercepted. Incomplete pass here. Pass intended for Art Powell. And now my friends will leave us at 11 minutes. You can see 10:59. That's kind of just, that doesn't much matter too much. But 10:59 left here. 4th down and 7 at this point. 2 very important pass attempts, but never completed by Rich Gannon. And that's kind of the story of the day for the Las Vegas Raiders. So 64 here on his routine punt. We'll bring an unusual, of course, which is my favorite part of this game. So the unusual result here for punt play. I have to flip over the chart here. 52. So 52 says here for a punt. 52 says it was a high snap, 45-yard punt. So at least it wasn't a terrible punt too much, right? So Ray Guy is going to come out on the field and punt the ball here. Now there will be a returnable, so it will be returnable here. So in play, and that will put the ball here. Let's see here, 40 yards, right? So let's push him all the way to the 40-yard marker here, and then we will see a return here for him. Let's see what the return is going to be. All right, so a no return of 41, and the return man for them will be number 2, so it'll be the primary, so it'll be McDuffie. So O.J. McDuffie with a 41 return says it is going to be an average return, or I apologize, not average return, -1 from his return. So -1 from his return, which is a 9, which should be an 8. So there you go. So an 8-yard return, catch and run, and he will be tackled for a after 8-yard gain here, yes? So there you go, and it'll say 8 yards on this little line. You guys might not see that too well. There's a line right here that says 8-yard gain, and so that, my friends, will give him an 8-yard return there. And the Miami Dolphins will set up shop here with 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the quarter on their 37-yard line. So let's see if Dan Marino can kind of get down the field and show what offense can actually occur here when done executed correctly here. So it'll be a pass play on the fast action card here. It says incomplete, overthrown. Is he a AA or better? He is not. So he still throws over the head of a receiver. And a choice receiver, we'll use a choice here. So 6. So 6 on this one says Moore. So Nat Moore was the intended receiver. So a pass play here, incomplete. So pass is incomplete. It was intended for Nat Moore here. So unfortunately for him, did not make that attempt too well. And 10:45 turns into 10:30. Okay, so 10:30, 2nd down and 10 for the Miami Dolphins on their 37-yard line once more. 31, it's going to be a tendency play. And a 3 on the tendency is going to show us a short pass versus a pass defense. So the Raiders defense is getting ready to see if they can stop a pass by Dan Marino, and a 6 for the target is going to be Nat Moore once more. So let's see if Nat Moore can make up for that incomplete pass by Dan Marino last time. 54 says it's going to be going to K. Does he have 2 pass? K is Howie Long, and he does not have 2 pass when he's not in the defensive side or on the defensive side of the field. So with that said, is he rated 0 pass? He is not. He has a 1+. So otherwise, incomplete. So Howie Long was able to disrupt the pass once more to Nat Moore once more. That is not good for Nat Moore. 2 times in a row targeted, but never gotten any yardage, and that's going to bring up 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter, and 3rd down and 10. Yikes. Okay, so 3rd down and 10 here. And Dan Marino is 1 for 3 in this quarter here. So 1-4 on a probable pass play. Of course, it's going to be a long pass versus a pass defense. So a big long pass here by Dan Marino. See if he can pass by safely, right? See if it'll actually, the check will go to his side of the field. Because whenever it's one of these all-star teams, the checks going towards that team usually means they're going to get a good example because they're really good players. So those players will really stand out. A 14 says it's going to go to Mark Duper. And so 35 here. 35 says, is EB run 2? EB Mark Duper does have run 2. So yes, secondary receiver gets free, and that'll be an alternate receiver. So it says QB dumps off to alternate receiver for Q plus dice yards. So let's see who the receiver will be. And it's a 6, so it's going to be over to EA, Mark Clayton, and then it'll also be for 6 yards, right? Q plus 6 yards. So Q is 12 plus 6 will be, of course, let's see here. QB will be, let's see, pass complete to, where was it at? To Mark Clayton, and that'll be 18-yard gain there by Mark Clayton. So pretty exciting play there, getting all those yards that are needed there. So 18 yards, boom, there you go. So is that 18 yards here? 34-yard line to 45, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, sure, 18 yards. So there you go. Throws a pass, completion, drop back. Back to the, Dan Marino. That's weird. Okay, that's awkward. You guys saw what just happened here, right? It said, I'm not really sure why it's saying that he dropped back again here. So pass, it's really strange. All right, so quick play. Let's do this. So this is kind of showing you how this can occur, right? So pass complete, right? And because it's pass complete, it'll be to, what was it? Mark Clayton. So Mark Clayton there, great. Throws a completion, Mark Clayton runs the ball. So yeah, so it's not going to be there, right? Because the reason why I'm saying that, it's kind of, it's a little bit too loose here. So it's going to be a QB, quarterback run, handoff run. So pass, run. So it's not necessarily needed this play, right? Because if it's pass complete, right? So there was no pass complete. It was tackled, not tackled. Okay, there you go. So Mark Clayton there has the ball. So throws a complete pass completion. Mark Gain has possession and carries it to the 36-yard line. So an 18-yard gain. Does he get the completion though? Is my question. I guess so. Yeah. So there you go. All right. So let's see how this one works out. Carries it to the 45-yard line. 18-yard gain. There you go. So it says here, Mark Clayton got a reception, 18 yards. There you go. So there you have it, guys. See, that's what you get for trying a new system here live on TV, right? Live on YouTube. That doesn't always work out well, but 9 minutes and 45 seconds left here. First down and 10 as the Miami Dolphins pass over the 50-yard mark here. Let's get right to a fast action card here. It'll be a run play, and it'll be to the 7th runner there. So stuffed at line, no gain, and stuffed at line here on a inside run will be Larry Sonka. So run play and run. There you go. Tackled here. We'll say he runs the ball, and that will be, where is that at? Larry Sonka, and he was tackled for no gain here. Now you could, if you wanted to, right? You could hypothetically put in the defenders so you could see how this play actually drew out or played out, right? Basically perfectly from the start, if that makes sense. So if you put in the defenders, you could actually do that if you wanted to. It would be really cool if you guys wanted to do that. So that said here, guys, 9 minutes, 15 seconds left. Second down and 10 after that. Larry Sonka lost, or basically no gain there. So it's going to be a 4 versus a blitz. So 4 is going to be outside run versus a blitz defense. So the Raiders are taking no prisoners at this point here in the third quarter. Okay, and a 9 here. 9 says on a outside run, it's going to be to Morris. So Mercury Morris here, 33, is going to look at EB. Does he have 0 run? EB does not have 0 run. So we're going to go to the extreme run column. They kind of have to take into account Mark Duper. And so the defense is going to lose their running back here as he's going to run outside the blitz here. 52 says C. Does he have run 2? Now is George Atkinson going to see the running back? He's not, because he does not have a run 2. With that said, fakes outside, powers upfield, 13-yard gain. So there you have it, guys, showing how blitzes can be defeated by having a great wide receiver that can take away that defender. So it said, what was that, 52? So 52 there, 13-yard gain for Mercury Morris. So 13-yard gain, that'll be a first down for the Dolphins. So there you have it, guys. 9 minutes. It's going to go to 8 minutes and 45 seconds here. All right. Okay, first down and 10 here. Mercury Morris has had, what was it? Let's see here. 1 carry and 13 yards. So there you have it, guys. And with that, I think we can actually go to a fast action card again on the 32-yard line. It's going to be a run play, and run play it will be to 4. So 4 is going to be who's running here. And it looks like he explodes pass block for 9-yard gain. So I'm going to say that's going to be an outside run to number 4. An outside run is going to be Ricky Williams. So Ricky Williams will get that huge run there for 9-yard gain there. All right, so with that said, 9-yard gain. That's going to put them at second down and 1. And what was that, 9:15 left? So that'll be 8 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock here. Of course, you have to, always with this one, just kind of always deal with the time here. But second down and 1 here after that great attempt there. He has an average of 9 yards in this third quarter. So here we go, right back to it here. Okay, so 6 is going to be an audible play on the second down, and a 2 here on the audible will be a medium pass versus a safe defense. So medium pass versus safe defense. Miami Dolphins are going to try and see if they can target Mark Duper once more here after that great block he did on the outside. C is you have 2 pass. George Atkinson does not. He has a 2 minus. So that says it's going to be an extreme medium. So George Atkinson's going to possibly get blown away here by Mark Duper. And a 12. 12 is the QB rating X. Is it greater than 4? His is an X of 5. It is greater than 4, so thread through coverage. Go. Okay, let's see how this one plays out here, guys. Okay, Mark Duper, 51 here. And a 51 is going to be 57 yards plus dice. That is an automatic touchdown there, guys. So let's take off the time with the clock and see if that helps us out here. So minus 15 seconds for a play that goes dead, right? Because it's a touchdown. And then we're going to pass the play here. And let's see here. It's going to be, let's see, not tackled. And we're going to have him, Mark Duper, run straight in here for the touchdown. So touchdown for Mark Duper there. And that, my friends, will be a touchdown for Mark Duper as he carries the ball into the end zone. And that, my friends, will be his first reception of the third quarter for a 23-yard gain. Okay, so with that, we're going to be a point after here. So point after attempt. Okay. Point after attempt, 54. That doesn't automatically mean it's good here. It says C or better is good. Orlando Mare is point after is AA, so that is good. So there you go. So kickoff, our kick was good here. Extra point, kick made. I guess you could say kick made there. And so that should automatically, in principle, give him 27. So let's see. It does. Look at that. Now it puts it at 35-yard line. That's really cool. And so I'll take off the clock here. So 8 minutes now and 15 seconds because it's a 15-second dump off there. And now with that said, kickoff is ready to go. The Dolphins are winning 27-14. All right, 31 on the routine kickoff here. It says 63 yards plus his B rating is going to give him 3 more yards. So a 31, so 63 plus that will be 66 yards. So kick play here. All right, so kick play. No advance. I'm just going to move it right here so I can see 66 yards will put him right into the end zone. I believe he will not advance here. I think that will be a smart move by 31. It says secondary, so it's going to be over to George Atkinson. He should be on here. I think I have him in here. Or maybe not, because he's a defender, so I can always add a player. I'll show you how you add a player real quick here. So you can add a player right here. First name, Gorgee. Okay, and then Atkinson. Pretty cool, pretty intuitive, really, actually. So this is a really fun one, and you can put a player number in there if you want to. I don't really care. If I really wanted to, I would do it for baseball most likely. But George Atkinson there, and done. So it's going to be a touchback, and we'll mark off the time there for that play. That'll be 8 minutes. Okay, so as 8 minutes start here, let's bring out the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, so fast action card. Rich Gannon needs to start making some plays here. 0 for 2, and the Dolphins just own that play. So it's going to be a running play here. Forced outside, gain of dice amount of yards. So outside run here to Marcus Allen, and he gains a tough 5 yards. So let's see here. So we're going to put at 7 and 30 because it's 30 seconds off the clock there. And we'll run the play here for a run to Marcus Allen for 9-yard gains. Was that right? No, it's 5-yard gain. There we go. 5 yards to the 25-yard line there. Perfect. So get back to 7 minutes and 30 seconds there. 7:30. There you go. See, sometimes you just gotta work with it, right? All right, so with that said here, guys, 2 minutes, 2nd and 5 here. On the clock at this point now, we're gonna see if the Raiders are gonna make a play here that's gonna put them to first down territory here. So it's gonna be a tendency play as the quarterback sees some movement, and 3 on a tendency play is gonna put them at a short versus a run defense. So a short pass versus a run defense. Maybe the Dolphins see some Marcus Allen action going on here, and they don't like it. So at 8 is who they're going to be going for on a short pass, and that, my friends, will be over to Christensen, Todd Christensen. So 61 says, E, does he have 2 pass? And E is Larry Gordon. He does not have 2 pass, so it's going to be the extreme short column here. So, of course, because that outside linebacker couldn't make it there. 15 says, does GB have 0 pass? So Wayne Hawkins, does he have 0 pass? He does not have that. So dump off pass gains 9 yards to none other than Todd Christensen there. So here we go. So not tackled here for a 9-yard gain to Todd Christensen. There you go. And that will bring up 7 minutes there, because that'll bring up first down. 7 minutes, first down and 10 on the 34-yard line of the Raiders. All right, so that's kind of how you're saying. 1 for 3, not bad here. Okay, rushing play and an 18. Oops, why is this card upside down? There we go. So 18 on this one's going to be knifes ahead for 6-yard gain. Knifes ahead for 6-yard gain. That, I'm assuming, is going to be an outside run to 18, which will be over to Kaufman. So Napoleon Kaufman will take that as a run play, starting with 7 minutes, of course. So let's see here. Let's see. Run, and then Napoleon Kaufman for 6-yard gain. There we go. 7 minutes on the clock there, and we're gonna take off 30. And the reason why the clock runs is because the play was actually a run play that didn't pass over the first down marker or out of bounds. So that's why it automatically does the running for you, just so that you can gauge that and then continue to have that play if you were actually playing a real game football, right? So 2nd down and 4 here. All right, so a lot of running plays, as you can see here, by both teams. One more successful than the other, of course. So 5-4 here. 5 is going to be an inside run versus a safe defense. So inside run versus safe defense, and 2 is going to be who we're looking at. So Van Egan will be rushing against that Miami Dolphins defense. See if Jason Taylor will say no way, Jose, and stop him in his tracks. 66 is K, and K is Vern Den Herder. Does he have 0 run? Vern does not have 0 run. So runner struggles, back to line, no gain. So there you have it, guys, with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left there. Let's see here. Mark Van Egan struggles back to line, gets no gain. So, that is not good for the Raiders. They definitely need to get that run offense in motion here at this point. That is multiple carries for Mark, and he's only averaged a yard and a half per carry. That is just not going to cut it. So a 3rd down and 4 here for the Raiders. 2-2 here is going to be a short pass versus a safe defense. So a short pass versus safe defense. And then intended target's going to be 5, which will be Fred Biletnikoff. And 56 says K. Does he have 0 pass? Okay, does not have 0 pass, so QB pressured. Unloads, go to Y chart. Okay, so Y chart it is. So Y chart is 21 here. 21 says, does the QB have a Y grade of 3 or more? Well, unfortunately for the Dolphins, Rich Gannon has a 2. So no worries there. He does not have that. So it'll just be an incomplete pass, and a 31 says here that it's going to be a dumped in front of coverage. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. No biggie there, but they definitely aren't going to. Just not what they're looking for. And of course, with that short pass to who was it? Was it to Fred Biletnikoff? That's going to bring up 4th down, and yikes. You know, the Raiders do need to get a solid play in hand here with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the quarter. They're on the 40-yard line, which means they have to do a routine punt here. So the punt team's going to come out with 5 minutes and 45 seconds here. Clock is starting to wind down at this point with the Dolphins winning or leading by 13 points, basically almost 2 touchdowns. So 43 on a routine punt is going to be an average, and it's going to be returnable. So 43-yard punt. Let's kick the ball here. And 5 minutes and 45 seconds is when we actually ended the play there. So in play, boop, and 43-yard punt. Or not 43-yard punt, it's an average punt, which his is a 42, so not too far off for 42-yard punt there, and will be returnable, so 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. Catch and run, and the guy who's going to be returning it here will be, for the Dolphins, it will be 14 on a punt return, which will be Jake Scott. I don't think I've actually added him to the game just yet. So maybe he'll be seeing his first touch of the game here. That Jake Scott will be. So 33 on his return says -3 from his return, which is an 11. So I'll be a 8-yard return there. And the return man was Jake Scott, so let's put him in there. Jake Scott. There you go. Save. Cool. There you go, Jake. And you returned it for, what was it? 8-yard gains, what we said? Cool, there you go. So 5:45. Let's put it down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Cool, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Now the Dolphins have the ball, and they're on offense here. Okay, so we don't even have to look at the dice here. We can just do a fast action card here. It'll be a run play, and that'll be 20. So the run play will be to Ronnie Brown. Let's do it to Ronnie Brown here. Accelerates outside for 8-yard gain. So looks like they're going to be right back at it where they left off here, running the ball absolutely phenomenally. So Ronnie Brown will run outside for an 8-yard gain. Did it say? Yes, it did. So there you have it, guys. 8-yard gain as the Raiders defense that was fantastic the day before is not cutting it at this point here in this game with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. That'll be Ronnie Brown's, I think, first carry of the third quarter. Yeah, the second half. So 5-6 is what we're looking at. So 5 is going to be an inside run versus a blitz defense. So the Raiders are done with getting run over here by the juvenile Miami Dolphins defense or offense here. So it's going to be to 4, an outside run, or inside run, I apologize. 4 is going to be over to Larry Sonka. And Larry Sonka is going to run for 15 here. And 15 says on the inside run for him is a B. And a B rating for this one says 2-yard gain to Larry Sonka. So with 5 minutes on the clock there, run again will be did I say a 1-yard gain? 2-yard gain. There we go. So Larry Sonka and a 2-yard gain will be just enough to get a Miami Dolphins first down. So with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter, the Miami Dolphins just continue to get those tiny yards to try to get past this Raiders defense that stopped the first round team by, 100 or 200 yards there. So pass play here is going to be complete to EA, which is going to be Mark Clayton at sideline 2R plus dice yards out of bounds. But there's going to be a video review, so let's do that real quick here. So we'll keep the play card out there. So it says video review 3. And a 63, guys, that's going to be probably overturned. So it says, after further review, we have a reversal. Pass is ruled complete. Right? Did I read that right? video review 3, complete to EA, video review 3. I'm looking at that right now, and it says pass is ruled complete. So for this one, basically, it just makes it so that this is complete. Maybe that's a typo for that one. Yeah, I'm curious as maybe they thought maybe that's supposed to be video 4, right? Video 4, right? That might be a video 4 thing there. Because it says video review 3 says an offensive player catches pass, but catch is ruled to have been made out of bounds. Replay official. I mean, I guess so. So it looks like it's complete to Mark Clayton for 2R plus dice yards. So if it were me, guys, I would have actually just had a video review 4 for that one, but it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. So with that said here, pass is going to be complete for 2R, which plus dice yards, which is going to be 16. So 2R is going to be 32 plus dice. So 32 plus that is going to be 32 plus, so that's going to be 35 yards for a very great catch here. Not tackled, and it's going to be over to Mark Clayton. I can almost already see who's going to be getting our MVP award here today if they continue playing this well. So 35-yard catch and run there by Mark Clayton there. Bam, there you go. So with that said, that'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins on their 29-yard line. And Dan Marino is carving up the Raiders defense now. 4 for 6, 76 yards in this 3rd quarter, guys. Almost going over the century mark for this 1 quarter. So with that said here, let's roll the dice for that 1st down. That'll be an audible play. So a 1. And a 1 on the audible says it's going to be a long pass versus a pass or safe defense. So long versus safe defense here. And a 20. It's going to be over to Bruce Hardy. All right, Bruce Hardy's the guy we're looking for. 65 says I. Does he have 2 pass? So I is Chester McLaughlin. He does not have 2 pass. So looks like he is receiver's not open, incomplete. So if McLaughlin was a little bit better, he would have flattened Dan Marino to a pulp there, and so incomplete as he was trying to get to intended target Bruce Hardy. So that'll bring up 3 minutes and 30 seconds here. 2nd down and 10 on the 29-yard line, and I think we can actually utilize a fast action card here, so run play and a 20. So it looks like an outside run versus a pass defense. So outside run versus pass defense. And on 20 says here, on an outside run, kick will be the one that's going to be going for it. So 52 looks at E. Does he have run 2? Rod Martin does not have run 2, so Chase QB 1 yard short, or chased out of bounds, I apologize, chased out of bounds for 1 yard short of 1st down. So there you have it, guys. Keeping his wheels a-turning here. It looks like Jim Kick here was able to not get tackled, was tackled out of bounds here. So it will be a, what was that? Plus, what was that? 1 yard short, so 2nd down and 10, so that'll be 9-yard gain by him, and we'll actually mark that out of bounds there. So 15 seconds off the clock because the clock stopped. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, 3rd down and 1 on a, just a normal play here. So 3 is going to be a tendency play, and a 6 on a tendency play is going to be an inside run versus a safe defense. So inside run versus safe defense. Looks like the Dolphins are trying to run out the clock just a tiny bit here. So at 8 was going to go over to Larry Sonka, see if he can get a little bit of that magic that he's had here. He's got only 1 yard average per carry, so he definitely needs to bring it up just a little bit here. So the tackle, Norm Evans have a 0 run? He does not. So plunges through line for 7-yard gain, and that, my friends, is why you pay Larry Sonka the big bucks here, guys. So it looks like he is not tackled here. So it's going to be, or I guess you can say he's run there and tackled. I guess did I put down the right guy? There you go. So Larry Sonka here and tackled here. Well, he's not tackled by Larry Sonka. That'd be weird. Let's see here. Tackled after, what was it? It was a 9-yard gain. 34 on this list here says 7-yard gain. Yeah, plunges through for 7 yards and gets that 7-yard gain there. All right, so it's going to be a first down and 2 minutes and 45 seconds here left on the third quarter clock as the Miami Dolphins have 13 yards till pay dirt. And we can't utilize a fast action card at this time here. So a 2 is going to be over to a screenplay. Let's do a screenplay versus a blitz. So a screenplay versus a blitzing defense here. 2 is going to be to Mark Clayton. And 66 says, H, does he have 2 pass? H does not have 2 pass. He has 2 minus. So Greg Townsend looks like it's going to be an XS column here. So a possibility for a great play here. 62 on this list here says, is the QB X grade 2 or a 4 greater than 4? Well, his X grade we already know is a 5, so yes, it's going to be that way. So a DB is out of position. Let's go for it. All right, so for that screen pass that went to 6, right? So, or I apologize, Mark Clayton here. So on the go chart, 31 says 26. There you go, guys. That's gonna be a first down, and not only that, it's gonna be a touchdown. So Dan Marino is starting to carve up this absolutely decimated, what appears to be decimated team here, as it is a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins, and that will be a touchdown for Mark Clayton. There you go. Is that his number 2? Is that number 2 touchdown for him today? I'm not actually sure. I have to actually check that real quick. Let's see here. For him, nope, that's just 1, and that's 2 touchdowns for Dan Marino in this quarter. So let's go for time off the clock, 30 seconds. There you go. And then, of course, kickoff or point after, 55 says unusual, of course. So with that said here, let's look at the unusual kick place kicks here. So 63 says here blocked minus 11 ABs returned. So it's gonna be a blocked kick here, and then we have to go to a return here. I'm not gonna do I don't really need to do anything really too much, just because it is a return play. So it's gonna be an AB return. So I think on a let's see what the return is. Fumble on play, NR, or use return for yardages. Okay, so return, or fumble return. So there we go, fumble return here. So let's see how the return is, because it's 11 yards blocked here. So it's gonna be a missed one here. So 24. So maybe we can do this here. Kick, and it's gonna be blocked. Boop. There you go. Blocked. Boop. There you go. And up. Own, recover, and run. Opposition, recover and run. So they recover it on the 11 yards afterwards, right? So on the, I guess on the 11 yards. So it's 11 yards. So that's on the 3-yard line. Plus 11 will be on the 14-yard line. They recover it, right? And now a 24. I rolled that. Yes. Yeah. So a 24 here on the fumble recovery says it's going to be a 16-yard. A 16-yard carry return here. So, there you go, 16-yard carry. And that, my friends, will just be a missed field goal opportunity. It was blocked and recovered as he carried it for 16 yards. So with that said, it'll bring up 2 minutes and 15 seconds here in the third quarter. And let's get to the kickoff here, guys. After that weird block play, that's so strange. Not a lot of block plays on kickoff returns just like that. So with that said here, guys, Miami's going to kick off with Orlando Mare. 63 on a kick return or kickoff here will be a 63, which shows us here 48 yards to secondary plus his 3 yards. So that's going to be a 51-yarder kick. Okay, and in play, yes, and it will be returnable. So let's no advance, and let's just move it back here so I have idea. So 51 yards. There you go. And then a catch and run here. So with that said, from their secondary, the Raiders secondary is going to be George Atkinson, a 15 for his return, which says -8 from his return, which is a 25, which should be 5, then a 20, it's going to be a 17. So a 17-yard carry. Let's push that just a little bit further there, a little bit further. There you go. And who did get the ball will be George Atkinson, none other than George himself. All right, so with that said, that'll bring up the 2-minute warning of sorts, but not really. So 1st down and 10 here for the Raiders. Let's finish this quarter off real smoothly here. See if the Raiders can work hard here. We'll roll fast action card for them. It'll be a running play and to 8. And it says outside run versus run defense. So outside run versus run defense here. Outside run versus a run defense. And 8 is who we're looking at. And that'll be Marcus Allen. So see if Marcus Allen can scoop ahead and really just get ahead and see if he can put them above here. So SB, does he have a run 0? He does not. Marcus Allen is a phenomenal runner there. So does EA have run 0? Tim Brown does not. It'll be a 7-yard gain. So it looks like Tim Brown got a good block and Marcus Allen was able to push ahead. He was not tackled. So that'll be 7-yard gain there with, let's see here, 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the quarter. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. It'll say 29. That's no biggie. So 2nd down and 3 on the 38-yard line of the Raiders. So 54, and 54 says to us here that it's going to be an inside run versus a safe defense. So inside run versus safe defense. And a 1 here, inside run, will be to Mark Van Egan. Okay, 31 says, does EA have a run 2? GA and EA, do they have run 2? They both do. So yes, so XR column. So we're going to go to the XR column. We'll roll it again here. 35 on the XR column for Mark Van Egan. Does EB have run 0? Well, he definitely does not. Fred Biletnikoff does not have that. So it looks like he's stacked up, then twists free for 9-yard gain. So Van Egan gets a little bit of a push and, of course, not tackled. So Mark Van Egan gets that 9-yard gain here after getting pushed forward there. So 9 yards here. All right. Fantastic play there. 1st down and 10 with 1 minute remaining in the quarter. And well, they're starting to find their move here, their plays. They definitely need to give the ball over to Marcus Allen more. And a 5 might just do that. So 5 here. Inside run, 13. Nope, that'll be over to Marv Hubbard. So an inside run versus a safe defense will be right here to Marv Hubbard. Okay, 42 says SB, does he have run 2? Marv Hubbard, Marcus Allen does have run 2. He's the starting guy there. So yes, it'll be XR column. So they're all looking at Marcus Allen there. And it's going to look over to the XR column, 44. A, B, C, or D, do they have run 2? A, no. B, no. C, no. And D, no, right? Because they're all on the offensive side of the field, so none of them have it. So with that said here, tackled by defensive back after 11-yard gain. So Marv Hubbard gets big yards here after an 11-yard gain. Did I see that right? 44? Yes, I did. 11-yard gain to Marv Hubbard. There you go, my friends. Just push those knees, keep kicking there. Not tackled for an 11-yard gain. All right, so with 30 seconds left in the quarter here, guys. 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what the probable last play of the drive will be here, or for the quarter, of course. And a 1 will be a medium pass play versus a safe defense. So let's see what Rich Gannon can do after he's got that defense on its back heels and versus a safe defense. They're going to be going to 6, which will be over to Cliff Branch. 61 here. And 61 says B, does he have 0 pass? B, does he have 0 pass? He does not have 0 pass. So defender makes play on ball. It'll be going to Y chart. So unfortunately, again, really these receivers are just not getting open here. And 36 will just be an incomplete pass there. So that'll actually bring up one more play here for them. So 15 seconds there. And that pass play will be incomplete. Incomplete pass intended for none other than Cliff Branch. So I think that's his first direction for him. So with 15 seconds left here, Let's see what the last play here, 2nd down and 10 here of the quarter will be here. 6 is going to be an audible for their team on offense, and that will bring up an inside run versus a blitz defense. So going right back to the run here after, of course, they got smoked on that defensive play by the defensive backs there. Blitzing defense, or blitzing team here on an inside run will be over to Marcus Allen. So a 23 says that Marcus Allen has a B rating, right, on an inside run. B rating on a 23 says 8-yard gain by Marcus Allen, and he is definitely starting to show off why you should give the ball to him every single time, right? So with that said here, guys, that will be 8-yard gain, and that'll be the end of quarter. So we can go right over to the next quarter here, guys. I'll punch that ticket real quick, and we will see at 15 minutes left in the game here, the Oakland or Las Vegas Raiders 3rd down and 2, as they are really trailing the Dolphins 33-14. And definitely, guys, keep watching because I will be enacting the special situation charts here. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to, pause the video if you guys want to see more of these charts. But you guys can see how beautiful these charts really look as you play. You can see all these. And then, of course, you can go right to this chart here to see the team statistics. So you can actually see in full, like, glory, essentially, what they've done, which is really cool. I really do enjoy that. You guys can see how well they've done here so far, which is really just really cool because you can see 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the yardage, things like that, how many attempts they've had, how many, all those great things. It really works well. So I'll see you guys next time here, guys, in the bleachers. Thank you very much. And, of course, as always, I'll see you next time for quarter number 4 between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders.